afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College as we are ready for NCCAA men's basketball and the Eagles taking on the Gyrenes of NAIA Ave Maria University. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you to please stand for prayer and national anthem. Lord Father, as always, we give you the thanks, praise, and the glory. Give the talents to these young men. We pray that they will glorify you with what they say and do on the court, Lord. And as we head into Christmas season, Father, that we remember to honor and worship the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Bless the Gyrenes as they travel home this evening. Keep their blessed safe, free from all harm and injury, Lord. Protect every gentleman on this court. Thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. Introducing the starting lineup for the Ave Maria University Gyrenes, led by head coach Mr. Jamin Copeland. At forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Castleberry, Florida, number 0, Matt Gillis. At guard, a 6'7" junior from Barcelona, Spain, number 2, Jose Sanchez. At guard, a 6'5" redshirt senior from Curitiba, Brazil, number 10, Fernando Salsamende. A 6'3" junior from Port St. Lucie, Florida, number 11, Vince Venturen. And a 6'1" senior from Elko, Nevada, number 21, Eric Likas. And introducing the home team Eagles from Trinity Baptist College, led by Coach John D. Jones. At guard, a freshman from Live Oak, Florida, number 10, Tyrese Freeman. At center, a 6'7" junior from Jennings, Florida, number 12, D.W. Lewis. At guard, a 5'7" freshman from Clifton, Georgia, number 14, Darius Rose. At forward, a 6'5" freshman from Port Charlotte, Florida, number 21, Kafuna Toro. And at guard, a 6'2" senior from Tallahassee, Florida, number 1, Jabari Randolph.
And good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Trinity Baptist College Eagles men's basketball getting ready to take on the NAIA Sun Conference Gyrenes from Ave Maria University. I'm Ray Bureau. Dean Bureau back on the camera here this afternoon as we are ready for NCCAA men's basketball. Kafumbatori doing the jumping for Coach Jones against Fernando Salsamende. And this ball game is underway. The Gyrenes going from the right to the left, wearing the navy blue with the green trim, and the Eagles, a home team, in those home whites with the gold numbers and the blue letters. And our first shot of the game, a pump fake, faked me out. And the Gyrenes work it back up to the top of the arc for the three-pointer from Matt Gillis, who averages 14.9 points per game. And the Gyrenes take a quick 3-0 lead. Ave Maria 6-4 on the season, winners of 4 of their last 5. They are 3-1 in the NAIA Sun Conference. There's Freeman from the corner for 3. That one is off the rim and rebounded by Salsamende. Eagles come into today's play at 1-4, 1-2 in the South region. Missed opportunity for the Gyrenes and a rebound by Toure. Eagles have a chance to pull to within 1, possibly tie it up with a 3. Eagles are averaging 70.8 points per game while allowing 87. As a team, they're shooting 41%, 26% from beyond the arc, and 63% from the foul line. Gyrenes are averaging 78.1 points per game while allowing 76.4 as Randolph has his shot tipped, and a shot clock violation will give the ball back over to Ave Maria. The Gyrenes as a team are shooting 46%, 32% from three-point range, and 71% from the line. Leading scorer is Eric Klekas at 17.7 points per game. Kafumba Toure leads the Eagles. He's averaging 11.8 points per game, and we have a whistle, and the ball will go over to the TBC Eagles. Less than 2 minutes in, pull up a chair, a lot more basketball coming your way. 3-0 Gyrenes, a three-pointer by Matt Gillis on the Gyrenes' first possession. Bounce pass, almost got away from Toure. It was tipped by Gillis, but he got the ball right back. Goes 1-on-2 over both men. And Kafumba Toure on the board, and the Eagles also on the board. It's 3-2. Just 2 minutes in, 3-2 Gyrenes lead. Thanks for joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Driving inside and getting the basket is Fernando Salsamende, 15.4 points per game. This is a 6'5 redshirt senior from Curitiba, Brazil. Hopefully pronouncing everything correctly. Toure could not get that one to go after faking and getting by his defender, and we have ourselves a whistle. Push called against Toure. That'll be the first foul of the game. 5-2, Ave Maria leads, 17:26 left to go in the first half. Head coach of Ave Maria University, Jamin Copeland, in his 5th season. There's a spin move and a short jumper that did not go out of the hands of Klekas. Eagles get up the court very quickly. Coach Copeland, in his 5th season, he was there from 2009 to 2013 and came back this season, and we have a foul. That one's going against the Gyrenes. Called on Vince Ventulin. That is his first and team foul number 1. Coach Copeland's assistants are Mr. Paul Matthews, Ryan Schliebig, Nahum St. Ford, and Michael O'Donnell. And Coach O'Donnell, also the JV head coach for the Ave Maria Gyrenes. Coach John D. Copeland in his, Coach John D. Jones, rather, for Trinity Baptist in his 10th season. A long three-pointer did not go off the rim, and the Gyrenes make a very fast transition and a whistle, I think, before the shot, if I saw that correctly. And Freeman will be called for the foul. His first, team foul number 2, and they do award the free throws to Fernando Salsamende. Now, we do have a coach, John Copeland. He's our head baseball coach. He'll be beginning his 7th season when the spring season officially begins. Coach John D. Jones in his 10th year out of Liberty University. Free throw number 1 is good. 6-2 in favor of the Gyrenes. Fernando Salsamende, second free throw, also good. Salsamende already with 4 points. 68% free throw shooter entering play today. With those two now 28 out of 40, so he ticked that up just a bit. There's Lewis for three off the front of the rim. Hobby with the rebound. A jump shot from the side does not go, and we have a whistle as two men are up in the air looking for the ball. That's going against D.W. Lewis of the TBC Eagles, his first and team foul number 3. Women's basketball down in Lake Wales today. They battled the Royals of Warner University. Jayla Green made her return to the court and put 21 points on the board. Warner won the game 82-60, a very good NAIA Sun Conference Warner Royals University, but Jayla Green led everybody on the court with those 21 points. Glad to see her back in action. Melanie Newton, also playing her first game of the season, put 10 points on the board for the TBC Eagles. Lady Eagles have played a terrific season so far. 3-2 after today's game at Warner. And we have a whistle. And that one's going to be called against Ethan Bray. That's his first, and it is team foul number 4. Ethan Bray averaging 9.2 points per game. As we were saying, the Lady Eagles 3-2 so far on the young season, and they just finished up their first semester of play, so they'll be back on the court come January. But what a really nice start for Coach Allen and the TBC Eagles. 7 seconds, a three-point shot. This one spins around, bounces up and back into the basket, and Lucas Azdavides, averaging 9.6 points per game, hits the three, and the Gyrenes lead 10-2. Randolph couldn't get around the defender. Eagles keep possession. Parrish Hobby, that is a three, and it's good. Hobby averages 8.2 points per game for the TBC Eagles, and he just hit a three, and it's 10-5. Ave Maria leads, and a steal. Jaquez Anderson doing the defensive honors, and the Eagles trying to pull a little bit closer. 15-minute mark of the first half coming up in just a couple more seconds, and we hit that mark right now. Hobby with the ball, wearing that gold number 3. Eagles work the ball to the far side. Shot clock is now under 10. Bray's bounce pass, turnaround jumper off the rim. The rebound by Chase Culpepper, but he steps on the baseline as he tries to reset his footing and get the ball up court. So the Eagles catch a break, have a chance to cut into this current 5-point deficit. Pass inside to Toure. That is Ethan Bray finding Rose, who could not get the layup to fall, and this one last touch by a Gyrene. Eagles will inbound with 18 seconds on the shot clock. Maisonette inbounds. Zone defense by the Gyrenes. Hobby gets around and off the glass, and Parrish Hobby now has 5. Eagles have cut an 8-point deficit down to 3. Hobby has scored the last 5 points. Ball worked quickly inside, and a missed opportunity by Joseph Honnenberg. And the Eagles now, with a 3, could tie the score. Hobby thought about the 3. Instead, it's Bray, but this one's wide to the left. He follows a shot, gets his rebound, and could not convert the second chance. Rebound by Joseph Honnenberg, who averages 4.8 points per game. Ball knocked up in the air. Defense by Hobby. Couldn't chase the ball down in time. The Gyrenes will inbound with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Very nice defensive sequence by the Eagles. Gillis, Culpepper, Fleekus, Uzdavinis, and Chosen Laverity are the Gyrenes on the court. And a long three-point shot off the back of the rim and rebounded by Marc Jobert Maisonette. So it's Maisonette, Xavier Rose, Toure, Hobdy, and Bray on the court for the TBC Eagles. Hobdy thought about trying to tie it with that three, and his pass inside stolen away by Laverity. Very quick transition, and another ball bouncing around the rim and dropping in. 12-7 in favor of the Gyrenes. Bray lost the ball but got it right back. Pressurized defense results in the steal, one-on-one, and going to the basket and getting the layup is Eric Kleekus. And we have our timeout with the score 14-7 in favor of Ave Maria University and 12:39 left to go in this first half. So the fast-paced action, 14-7 in favor of Ave Maria University. Well, in that women's game, Justine Ferdine had herself 8 points. Selena Perez scored 7. Michelle Jones and Oceana Tabak had 5 each. Trinity Sneed and Michelle Jones each with 2 points. Again, great to see Jayla Green and Melanie Newton back onto the court. And for a while, the Eagles made that a tight ball game. Warner pulled away near the end, however, and got the win. (14-7) here with 12:39 left to go in the first half. On Tuesday, the Gyrenes are back at the home court, and they'll take on the Eagles of Pensacola Christian College. Then on Wednesday, it's Ave Maria hosting Florida National, and that will wrap up the first semester of play for Ave Maria University. TBC is playing its final game of 2020. They'll take Christmas vacation and then hit the court again down in Miami for the annual FNU Classic on January 6th and 7th. Three-pointer from Trey Whitfield does not go. Gyrenes lead by 7, looking to add on. Power move inside, and then a blocking foul called against the Eagles. That's going to go against Kafun Batore, his second, and team foul number 5. 2 free throws for Fernando Salsamendi. He hit 2 earlier in this half. Salsamendi averages 15.4 points per game. Again, came in at 68% from the line. Salsamendi and one other Gyrene are both now standing at the line, so my mistake. That ball's on the floor, so no free throws. 21 seconds on the shot clock. A three-pointer from the corner. Gillis with the attempt. Rebounded by the Gyrenes, and they get it right back to Gillis, who feeds it to the corner. Another three-pointer. This one misses, and Xavier Rose pulls down the rebound. Salsamendi was at the line for a moment. Looked like he was going to take some free throws. The inbound and the rebound by the Eagles, and the jump shot by Maisonette comes up a little short. 11:48 and counting left to go in the first half. Culpepper feeds Gillis, who moves inside 1-on-2 and will draw the foul. That one looked like it was about to go down and came back out. And the foul will be called against Marc Jobert Maisonette, his first, and team foul number 6. So this time we do have 2 free throws, and it will be Matt Gillis at the line. He averages 14.9 points per game, and he's done a terrific job from the stripe. 24 for 32. That's 75%. And the first of these two is right down the middle. Looking at AveMariaGyrenes.com for all the stat information for these young men on the court. 6-4, but winners of 4 of their last 5, including a December 9th win against Truett McConnell. Gillis hits both free throws, and it's 16-7. Ave Maria with the lead. That was an 85-73 win back on Wednesday, December 9th for the Gyrenes. Bray bounces it to Lewis, and a block. Culpepper rejects Lewis's attempt, and the Gyrenes get up the court very quickly, and Trey Whitfield will be called for the foul. For Whitfield, that's his first. It's team foul number 7, so the Gyrenes are now in the bonus for the rest of the half. Salsamendi at the line, 4 points so far, 2 for 2 from the stripe, and the first of these two is good. As a team, the Gyrenes entered play today at 71% from the line. They've done a really nice job. Free throw number 2 is also good. So they have hit all 6 attempts so far in the first half, and Salsamendi has 4 of those. 18-7, Ave Maria leads, coming up on the 11-minute mark of the first half. Bray for 3, in and out, and rebounded by Salsamendi. Culpepper works this one slowly up the court. Found Salsamendi inside, but Salsamendi looked like he might have turned a little too soon, lost control of the ball. The Eagles trail 18-7, 10:43 left. Looking to cut down this deficit. Right now that deficit is 11. Lewis for 3, short and out of bounds. Back to the Gyrenes. Salsamendi runs the baseline, gets it back outside to Gillis, and the Gyrenes working the perimeter. Culpepper's pass hits off the backboard and into the hands of the Eagles. Here's Freeman, allows his teammates to get up court and into position. Rose now directing traffic, 12 on the shot clock. Bray for 3, and this one is tipped, and it looks like that'll be a 3-shot foul called against Chase Culpepper. That's his first and only the second team foul for the Gyrenes. But it could result in 3 points for the Eagles. Ethan Bray at the line. These are the first free throw attempts for any Eagle so far today. He's done a really nice job, 11 out of 15 entering play, and the first of 3 a little bit too strong. Bray averages 9.2 points per game, a freshman from Port Charlotte, Florida. Jace Spinelli ready to check in after free throw number 2, and this one is good. So Bray is on the board. Bray is 1 for 2 in this sequence, and number 3 is good. And a substitution now will send Jace Spinelli in for Bray. Well, the Eagles get 2 out of 3 from the line. 18-9 is the score. Ave Maria leads. Athletic Director of Ave Maria University, Mr. John Patterson, and the Sports Information Director is Mr. Ryan Murphy. Salsamendi kicks it outside to Ventulin. He pulls up off the rim and pulled in by Anderson, and Rose takes the pass, lays it in off the glass, Eagles have cut the deficit down to 7. It's 18-11 in favor of the Gyrenes. Coming up on the 9-minute mark, 4 new men for Ave Maria head to the table. Gillis loses the ball. Spinelli picks it up, finds Freeman all the way up the court, and Freeman is able to get the layup. Well, Freeman averages 9.2 points per game. He got that one in, and the deficit is now down to 5. It's 18-13. Eagles on a nice little run. Great spin move, however, by Culpepper. He gets that basket back, and a 7-point lead once again for the Gyrenes. Spinelli, Lewis, Anderson, Rose. There's Spinelli for 3, and Freeman on the court for the Eagles. Good strong move inside the and one. See which Eagle gets called for the foul. That will go against Spinelli. That's his first, and team foul number 8. And we have a player down underneath the basket. Jose Sanchez is the Gyrene down on the ground. Our head trainer, Mr. Ron Mesa, he's here in the gymnasium. He and an Ave Maria assistant coach tending to Sanchez. We'll pause here and we'll resume when the gentlemen are ready, and we're going to hope Sanchez is all right. Sanchez up on his own feet, limping off the court. Hopefully he will be all right. Now he's the man who would be at the line, but it's going to be Culpepper stepping up to the free throw line for the Gyrenes, and now his teammates head on to the court. So Chase Culpepper will take the free throws. He's at 50% on the season, 14 out of 28. So the first of 2 for Culpepper is up and no good, or actually, watching Sanchez, I forgot he had gotten the basket, so 1 shot does not go. That's the first miss for the Gyrenes at the line. They're now 6 out of 7. (22-13) is the score. Ave Maria leads. 7:43 left in the first half. Spinelli looking for the foul call. He will not get it. And Maisonette on the defense, knocking the ball away from Culpepper. They'll stay with the Gyrenes, but a good defensive play. Joseph Hannenberg onto the court. Culpepper will head off. 7:34 left to go in the half. Gyrenes 22, Eagles 13. Three-point shot off to the right. Maisonette knocked the ball away from Hannenberg. Rhodes was able to pick this one up, get it up court quickly. Now a loose ball grabbed by Maisonette, and we have a whistle. This one's going to go the Gyrenes' way, unless there was a timeout called. And the teams are heading to their benches, so Coach Jones was able to get the timeout while Maisonette had the ball on his back. So a timeout with 7:14 left to go in the first half. 30-second timeout, and the Gyrenes leading 22-13. Mentioned Jayla Green leading everybody on the court in the women's game at Warner, 21 points. Jayla shot 54.5%, 6 out of 11. She hit 3 3-pointers and was 6 for 8 at the line. So Jayla Green, great to have you back on the court. Melanie Newton also playing her first game. She scored 10 for the TBC Eagles. That one goes out of bounds. Defensive play by Lucas Eustavinas. 12 seconds on the shot clock for the Eagles. Rose setting up the offense, going around to the left side. Anderson beats the shot clock, but the ball did not go through. Now a three-pointer from the corner, and Chosen Laverity has the three, and a 25-13 lead for the Ave Maria Gyrenes. Anderson for three, that one in and out, and rebounded by Klekas. Move to the inside, and we have an offensive foul being called against Ave Maria. That will go against Eustavinas. That's his first. It is team foul number 3. 6:18 remaining in the half. 25-13, a 12-point lead for Ave Maria. Rose goes up the left side. It's stripped, and the ball is out of bounds. Last touched by the Gyrenes. Eagles will have 16 on the shot clock. Pretty nice crowd here at Trinity Gymnasium, especially considering that the students, most of them have gone home for Christmas vacation after finishing exams this week. Jacques Anderson is on the board, 1.3 points per game, and he just surpasses that. Cuts the deficit down to 10. Running the baseline and kicking it outside and getting called for the offensive foul is Vince Ventulin, if I saw that correctly, and that is the call. That will be his second, assuming no mistakes. Team foul number 4. Eagles have already committed 8 fouls, so Ave Maria is in the 1-1. 25-15, Ave leads, and the Eagles have a chance to cut this down to single digits. That's Freeman, 4-3, and the swish makes it a 7-point game. 5 points for Freeman. 25-18, 5:21 left in the half. Missed short jumper. Anderson with the rebound. Rose up the left side of the court. 1-on-3. Instead, he hits Hobby. 4-3. This one is good. Parrish Hobby with his second 3 of the half. 8 points overall. That's a season average, and the Eagles have cut this one down to 4. They trailed by 12 just a couple of moments ago. 25-21. That's what hitting those long-range three-pointers will do. Eagles now playing the zone defense. Inside and getting the basket and drawing the foul is Chosen Laverity. Foul's called on Jacques Anderson, his first, team foul number 9. Laverity gets the 2 and has a chance at making it a 3-point play. At the line, he is 4 for 5 on the season. There's one Gyrene at the scorer's table ready to check in, and it looks like we will have that substitution. Nope. He may be coming in for Laverity. should this free throw go through. At the moment, it is 27-21 pending the foul shot from Chosen Laverity. This one is no good, but rebounded by the Gyrenes, and we'll have another foul, and Anderson has just picked up his second. That will send Lucas Eustavinius to the line, and that's team foul number, I believe that's number 10 if I'm counting correctly, for the Eagles. Limited action, 4 for 7 from the line. Eustavinius hits the first one off the front of the rim. Yes, that is team foul number 10 on the Eagles. So the Gyrenes in the double bonus for the rest of the half. D.W. Lewis in, Anderson out. Eustavinius missed the first and converts the second, so he now has 4 points. He averages 9.6, and it's a 7-point lead for Ave Maria. Update you on all the numbers during halftime. I'll check with Yasmin Brown, our official stat keeper today. Lewis with the rebound. Turnaround jumper does not go. Third chance. Parrish Hobby puts this one in. He's in double digits. Eagles have cut it back down to 5. Remember, they trailed by 12 not long ago. Jump shot does not go. Second chance, no good. Hobby with the rebound. Spinelli thought about that three. Instead, he still has 16 seconds on the shot clock. Shot clock now down to 7. Freeman, 1-on-2, changes hands, layup misses, and pulled in by Eustavinius. 3.5 left to go until the intermission. 28-23, Gyrenes lead. There's a long three that spun around and came out. Rebound. Second chance, no, and Hobby pulls this one in. Spinelli's pass deflected up into the air. Culpepper pulls it down. One man to beat, and he gets the layup on the fast break. Culpepper now with 6. Freeman for 3 off the rim. Culpepper will slow this one down and allow his teammates to get into position. This one can make it a 10-point lead, and it's good from Lucas Eustavinius. He now has 7, and that was well beyond NBA range. And at 2:44 left in the half, we have a timeout with the score 33-23 in favor of the Gyrenes. This will be a full 60-second timeout. We'll be back in just a minute. Gyrenes are shooting 52.4% so far in this first half, and that has helped themselves to a 10-point lead. 33-23, 2:44 left on the clock. Eagles have hit 4 out of 7 3-point attempts. Check that, Gyrenes are 4 for 7. Eagles have hit 3 3-pointers. Chance to cut this one back down into single digits. Hobby for 3 off the rim. And the long rebound picked up by Culpepper. Over to the corner. 3-point shot is good. That was Eric Klekus with the 3. And the Gyrenes have gotten the lead back up to 13. Eagles cut it down to as little as 4, but Ave Maria has been on a nice run. Jakari Randolph swished the 3 from the corner to make it a 10-point margin. 2 minutes left in the half. Shot clock at 14. Klekus for 3 off the rim. Nice rebound by Randolph. Gets up over everybody. Again, the Eagles can make it single digits once again. Goes to Randolph to Freeman from the corner. Three-pointer. Tyrese Freeman is just his second 3. 36-29. Deficit was 13 just a moment ago. It's down to 7. Fans looking for the traveling call. They don't get it, but the ball goes out of bounds back over to the Eagles with 1:13 on the clock. Hunter Lang, JB, Vicky G, and Brittany Williams letting us know they're watching here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Hunter, get back down here where you belong. Hoping Hunter's doing very well. Fan favorite while he played for Coach Jones here at TBC. 36-29. Eagles trail by 7. 60 seconds left right now. And Freeman is blocked by Klekus, but he gets the ball right back. Shot clock at 7. Rose between 2 men and the layup. 4 points for Xavier Rose, a 5-point deficit for the Eagles, 38 seconds left. And they've been on a nice little run in the last couple of minutes, and we're going to have an over and back carrying violation called against the Gyrenes. So now the Eagles, with 35 seconds, could make this a 3 or maybe even a 2-point game. Rose to Randolph for 3 off the rim. Lewis bats it to the corner. Randolph saves it in bounds. Rose runs a baseline. Freeman all alone for 3. That's his third of the half, and it's a 2-point deficit. 6 seconds left. Long 3 to beat the buzzer. It's off the rim. Lewis pulls this one down, and what a terrific run by the TBC Eagles. They trailed by 13 with just under a couple of minutes left in the half. They have cut it down to 2, and as we go into halftime, Ave Maria leads 36-34. We have a 15-minute timeout for halftime. I'm going to check with Yasmin Brown at the scorer's table. We'll be back with about 3 minutes left until we begin play again and update you on all the totals. You're watching Eagles basketball here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Gymnasium, and as you see on the scoreboard, the Eagles and the Gyrenes have only a 2-point difference. Ave Maria leads 36-34. That lead was 36-23 at the 2:10 mark of the first half, but the Eagles scored the final 11 points of that half. 3-pointers from Jakari Randolph and 2 from Tyrese Freeman, plus a Xavier Rose layup. That accounted for those 11 points, again, in the final 2:10. Eagles pulled to within 2 just seconds before the final buzzer. Well, first half numbers, the Gyrenes are shooting an even 50%, 12 out of 24 overall. They're also 50% from three-point range, 5 out of 10, and they have hit 7 out of 10 free throws. Meanwhile, the Eagles, 40.6% throughout the first half, 6 out of 16 from three-point range, and just 2 for 3 from the line. That's the only opportunities they had. Ethan Bray hit both of those free throws. Foul situation goes Vince Ventulin has 2 for the Gyrenes, Chase Culpepper 1, and Lucas Uzdevinius, he has 1. There are only 4 team fouls for the Gyrenes throughout the first half. Eagles committed 10. Mark Jobert Maisonette 1, Ethan Bray, Tyrese Freeman, D.W. Lewis, Travius Whitfield, and Jace Spinelli all each have 1 foul. Jaquez Anderson and Kafumba Torre have 2 for the TBC Eagles. Jakari Randolph had one of those threes at the end of the first half. That's his scoring. Parrish Abdi leads with 10. Nope, Tyrese Freeman actually leads with 11. Bray, those 2 free throws are his points. Xavier Rose has 4. Jaquez Anderson 2. And Kafumba Torre 2 for the TBC Eagles. For the Gyrenes, Matt Gillis is 2 for 2 from the line. Total of 2 points. Chosen LaVerity, he has 7, including a 3-pointer. Chase Culpepper is at 3 deuces. Fernando Salsamende has 4 for 4 performance from the line, plus a deuce for a total of 6 points. Lucas Uzdevinius has hit a pair of threes and a free throw to give himself 7. And Eric Klekus has 5, and assuming no mistakes, that's your scoring summary for the first half. Gyrenes and Eagles getting ready to take the court. It will be Trinity Baptist's ball as we inbound for the second half. And the Eagles already with a chance to at least tie, if not take the lead with the 3-point play. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau, our cameraman here at TBC Athletics on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Second half now beginning. Jakari Randolph, Xavier Rose, Kafumba Torre, Tyrese Freeman, and D.W. Lewis are the starting 5 in the second half. Torre takes the pass, spins around, and is rejected by Culpepper. It is Culpepper, Gillis, Ventulin, Salsamende, and Klekus on the court for the Gyrenes. 3-pointer by Freeman. That one hit off the top of the backboard and rebounded by Klekus. Gillis thought about the 3. Instead, the Gyrenes worked the ball to Klekus on the right side, and he stepped on the sideline as he was trying to get around Lewis. That'll turn the ball back over the Eagles and give them another opportunity to at least tie the score. Second half just underway, only 33 seconds in, and the Gyrenes lead 36-34, which was our halftime score. Rosie Tour, thanks for letting us know you're watching here on the live feed. Shot clock at 12. Rose feeds Freeman, 3-pointer from the side, too strong, but Toure's there to put it back, and we have a foul. That's going against Matt Gillis. It's his first, and the first foul of the second half for either team. And it will send Kafumba Torre to the line with a chance, if he hits both shots, to tie the score. Torre is the Eagles' leading scorer, 9 for 13 from the line. That's 69%, and the first one is a little too short. Could still pull the Eagles to within 1 if he hits the second. Nobody at the scorer's table. Number 2 is good. So Toure hits 1 out of 2 and pulls the Eagles to within 1 at 36-35. 19 minutes left on the clock. Culpepper to Gillis. And Gillis gets around Lewis. And will get the foul and the basket. And that one's going against Jakari Randolph. That is his first. Gillis now with 4 and a chance to make it 5. He is 2 for 2 from the line. 75% coming into today's play. With those 2 in the first half, he's now 26 for 34. The officials are talking and making sure they have the call correct. The basket did go through. That's the discussion, to make sure that, yes, indeed, the basket counted. And 1 shot for Matt Gillis. Gillis converts the 3-point play. He's at all 3 attempts, and total of 5, and a 38-35 lead for the Gyrenes. Just past a minute into the second half. Gillis knocked that one away from Toure. Culpepper picks up the loose ball. Toure comes in from behind with the steal. Freeman allows the Eagles to get up court into position. Now credit Toure, not giving up. Lost control of the ball, chased down Culpepper, and got the ball right back for the TBC Eagles. Freeman pulls up at the baseline, feeds Lewis, and a loose ball goes out of bounds. An unforced error will give the ball back to Ave Maria. 4-point lead, 39-35. Gyrenes do lead. Coming up on 2 minutes into this second half. Ball knocked away and hits the baseline. Salsamende tried to keep that one in bounds. Might have been better off letting it go, because Xavier Rose would have been the last one to touch it. Eagles catch a break and have a chance to cut the deficit in half, or maybe pull to within 1. Rose guarded heavily by Culpepper, and a traveling violation called on Toure as he tried to move his way inside the lane. So Gyrenes will take possession, leading 39-35. 17:42 left to go in regulation. Eagles with that great 11-0 run to close out the first half. Salsamende at the baseline, feeds Clekus at the top of the arc. Randolph on guard. Clekus moves inside, misses the shot, and then is able to somehow tap that one in. Looked more like he was just trying to knock the ball up and away from Randolph, but he got the basket, and it's a 6-point lead for the Gyrenes. Lewis for 3. It's a little too strong. And Culpepper gets the rebound, finds a man open in the lane, and a missed opportunity for Salsamende. He's looking for the foul. He doesn't get the call. Meanwhile, Jakari Randolph on the other end hits his second 3 of the game and pulls the Eagles to within 3 points at 41-38. The senior Jakari Randolph. Clekus off the rim, rebounded by Lewis. Randolph from Tallahassee, Florida, our state capital, where I'm going to be next Wednesday night. This coming Wednesday, the Trinity Christian Academy Conquerors will be playing for the Class 3A Football State Championship against Chaminade Madonna from the Miami area. Culpepper knocks it away, then takes the pass from Fleekus all alone and misses the layup, but a second chance by Salsamende, who was right there to pick it up. Well, Salsamende now with 8, and it's a 5-point lead for the Gyrenes. Coach Verlin Dormini and the TCA Conquerors looking for their 8th state championship, 5th as members of Class 3A. They won 4 in a row from 2013 to 2016. Toure gets the layup. Short jumper, rather, by Toure. He now has 5. Eagles back to within 3 at 43-40. Salsamende collides with Lewis, and Lewis called for the foul. Basket is good. Salsamende will head to the line. Chance at a 3-point play. Foul number 2 on Lewis. Team foul number 2 of the second half. Multiple substitutions for each team. I'll be broadcasting that game radio style on TCA Conquerors Athletics on Facebook. So if you want to hear some great high school football championship and you have a Facebook account, go to TCA Conquerors Athletics at 6:45 p.m. this coming Wednesday, December 16th for the pregame show. Kickoff at 7. Salsamende is 4 for 4 from the line, 10 points overall. Free throw is good. Got the bounce off the rim, then the glass, and the point. 46-40, Gyrene's lead. Their biggest lead of the day so far has been 13, and the Eagles cut that all the way down to 2 just before halftime. Toure does not get the layup. Ball kept in bounds, still loose, and then grabbed by the Gyrenes, knocked away. Maisonette picks this one up, but a whistle will stop the play. That will be going against Parrish Hobdy, his second, team foul number 3. Eagles fans disagree with the call, but it's Gyrene's ball with a 6-point lead. Work to the corner, now inside. Salsamende gets it back up to the top of the arc. Shot clock at 10. Hannenberg loses the ball, however, picked up by Vitulin. 3-pointer hits the rim. Stays with the Gyrenes. Salsamende tracked that one down near the corner. Now sizes up for 3, and the shot is a little too short. Second chance is blocked, and a late whistle. That whistle came well after the block, but that's going to be a foul. I believe they're calling it on Parrish Hobdy. That is his first. 2 free throws for Lucas Eustavinius. He's 1 for 2, now 2 for 3. Hobdy out. Freeman also out. Anderson and Rose back onto the court. 8 points for Eustavinius. Make that 9. And a lead for the Gyrenes, 48-40. Eagles got to within 1, but Ave Maria has pushed it back up to 8. Hobdy 4-3, in and out. And rebounded by Joseph Hannenberg. For 3, it's good. Fernando Salsamende. That's his first 3 of the day. Salsamende on the season from 3-point range, now 5 out of 18. There's Rose getting inside. Second chance, tap, contact, no call. 11-point lead for the Gyrenes. 3-pointer is good for Lucas Eustavinius. He now has 12. And the Gyrenes have opened up a 14-point lead at 54-40. And we have a timeout with the score. Ave Maria 54, Trinity Baptist 40, 13 minutes, 1 second left. And this will be a full timeout. We'll pause here. We'll be right back when the gentlemen retake the court in just a minute. (54-40), Ave Maria leads with 13 minutes and 1 second left. Eagles will inbound on the front side of the court. Shot clock getting reset to 23 seconds for the Eagles. Bray from the corner for three, off the rim, follows his shot, gets the rebound, but the pass is stolen away. Salsamende with the steal. And then a steal by Anderson at the other end of the court. Rose 1-on-2, couple of bounces off the rim, and it drops in. Xavier Rose now with 6. Still a 12-point deficit for the Eagles, however. 12 and a half left to go. Salsamende at the top of the arc, guarded by Maisonette. He gets around Maisonette, finds Culpepper in the corner. The three-pointer's off the rim. Eagles now with a 3, could cut the deficit back down to single digits. 54-42, 12-point lead for Ave Maria. Turnaround jumper off the glass. Vince Ventulin, who averages 4.7, guarded by Bray. Long pass across the court. Salsamende runs the baseline and gets the layup. He has 16. He's one of the leading scorers for Coach Jamin Copeland. Comes in at number 2 in the scoring average at 15.4 points per game. He now has 16 with still 11 minutes and about 13 seconds left. Bray hits Anderson, and Anderson will go to the line for 2. Foul's called on Chosen Laverity, his first. Team foul number 2 of the second half. Jaquez Anderson at the line for the Eagles. These will be his first free throws of the season. First one drops in. 3 points for Anderson, pending free throw number 2. Culpepper, Klekus, and Uzdivinius back onto the court for Ave Maria. Anderson hit his first. Number 2 is good. So he hits them both. It is 56-44, 12-point lead for the Gyrenes. Quick transition and another late whistle well after the shot. And 2 shots coming for the Gyrenes. Foul is called on Mark Jobert Maisonette. That's his second. Team foul number 4. Uzdivinius is 3 for 4 so far today. 12 points pending these 2 free throws. First one bounces around a couple of times and drops through. And when you're a good free throw shooter, You tend to get the breaks like that. Number 2 is good right down the middle. No doubt about that one. 14 now for Eustevinius, 58-44. Gyrenes lead by 14, tied for their biggest lead of the afternoon. Rose pulls up, does not get the bounce. Culpepper pulls this one down. And a battle for the ball at midcourt, and that's going to be a foul called on Xavier Rose, and I always enjoy seeing that good sportsmanship. That's number 1 on Rose, number 6 on the Eagles. And a little housekeeping duty to keep the court as dry as possible. 10:40 left on the clock. Gyrenes inbound. Fresh 30 seconds. Eagles are out of fouls to give. They have committed 6. Gyrenes have committed 2. Bounce pass, knocked away, gotten back by Culpepper. He misses the shot. And we're going to have a jump ball as Spinelli and Hannenberg, if I saw that correctly, tied up. Gyrenes will inbound. Eagles inbounded to start the second half, and this is our first jump ball. So it is Gyrenes' possession. Quick shot by Klekus, does not go. Eagles get the ball up court very quickly. Contact, but no call, and Eagles fans wondering where the whistle was. That one got away from Laverity. Eagles get the ball right back. Midway through the second half right now, 10 minutes to go. Rose runs the baseline, reverse layup, blocked shot by Eustevinius. Loose ball on the floor. Ball did not hit the rim, so the shot clock continues to run. That one does hit the rim, and it's volleyed up and down about 5 times before Hobby pulls this one in. And Rose, contact, but again, no call, and this one's out of bounds and a timeout. 9:32 left. 30-second timeout called by Coach Jones. 58-44, Ave Maria leads. If I have everything correct, Coach Jones has 2 timeouts, both full remaining, and Coach Copeland has all of his timeouts, assuming I didn't miss anything earlier. We'll pause here and we'll be right back. .932 left in regulation, a 58-44 lead for the Gyrenes, tied for their biggest lead of the afternoon. It was a 2-point lead at the half. Eagles cut it down to 36-34 before the buzzer. It's now 58-44, so 22-10 in the second half by the Gyrenes. Long three-pointer is good. Fernando Salsamende now with 19, his second 3, both in the second half, but he's been a busy man. 61-44 is the score. Spinelli could not get the short jumper to fall. Quick transition. Bounce pass inside to Gillis, and an offensive foul will nullify the basket. Number 2 on Gillis, team foul number 3. TBC Eagles baseball and softball getting ready to begin. Those schedules are now up and available on TBCEagles.com. Hopefully we won't have to change or cancel anything. But again, the baseball and the softball team schedules now available on TBCEagles.com. The softball roster is also available, and we'll have the baseball roster up there before too long. 61-44, Ave Maria leads, 8:42 and counting. Torre takes the pass and gets the layup off the glass. Kifunde Torre now with 7. The lead is 15 for the Gyrenes. 17's been their biggest so far. That happened right after that last three-pointer by Salsamende, and that's Salsamende with the jam, giving himself 21 points. And a 17-point lead for the Gyrenes. Salsamende with the steal. Ball got away from Klekus. However, Ben Tulin right there to pick this one up. Salsamende with that slam dunk. Got the ball right in the middle of the lane, wide open. Gyrenes using up the shot clock. It's at 10. Bounce pass inside and a missed shot by Laverity, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back in. 9 points for Chosen Laverity, 65-46, a 19-point lead for the Gyrenes. 7-18 and counting, 2 Eagles at the table. Shot clock under 10. Freeman finds Spinelli in the corner, and the pass to Toure inside. Shot no good. Rebound, Toure, and he'll go to the line for 2. There were a couple of Gyrenes there, and it will be Laverity called for the foul. That's his second. Fumbatura 1 for 2. Those came earlier in the second half. 7 points overall pending the 2 foul shots. First of 2 is a little too strong. Jakari Randolph and Xavier Rose heading back onto the court. Under 7 minutes to go. Free throw number 2 is good. Toure 1 for 2, 8 total points. 65-47. The next home game will be January 14th against Pensacola Christian. The January 11th women's men's doubleheader against Bob Jones University has been canceled, in case you haven't heard or seen that on our site yet. There's Klekus, 4-3, in and out, rebound Randolph. Unfortunately, the Bruins having an uptick in the virus and unable to make the trip down to Jacksonville on January 11th. So our next home game will be within the South region against Pensacola Christian. That is also a women's men's doubleheader. January 14th, women at 6, men at 8. And there's another three-pointer by Fernando Salsamendi. He leads everybody on the court with 24 points. 3 threes. He has scored in a large variety of ways. Lewis picks up the ball off the court. Randolph, 4-3. It's a little too short. High rebound and a whistle will stay with the Eagles. Looks like that was just an out-of-bounds call. And 3 Gyrenes are waiting to be called onto the court. Used to Vinovitz. Joseph Hannenberg and Chase Culpepper. 68-47, the lead is 21 for the Gyrenes. That one tipped out of bounds and will stay with the Eagles with 18 on the shot clock. Eagles will begin a large portion of their South Region play, beginning with that January 14th game against Pensacola Christian. Spinelli, 4-3, off the rim. And a rebound picked up off the floor by Laverity. Women's basketball, in case you missed that, got off to a really nice start. 3-1 entering play today. There's a three-point effort, missed. Warner defeated Trinity 82-60 this afternoon, but the Lady Eagles, again, a very good start, 3-2, and they played some good basketball. And Randolph steps on the line, so that'll turn the ball over to the Gyrenes. Women's basketball has finished the first semester of play. January 14th against Pensacola Christian is the women's team's next game. So they're going to be off and enjoy a few weeks of rest. And the whistle is to reset the shot clock to 26. Coach Judy Allen leading the women's basketball team to a winning first semester here at TBC. 68-47, Ave leads. Shot clock down to 14 and a foul. It's Jace Spinelli with his second. It's a 1-1 for Chase Culpepper. Chase is a freshman from Fort Lauderdale. Free throw is off the rim. Picked up by Laverity, and this one is batted around and out of bounds. (68-47). Thanks to the young gentleman there helping to keep that floor dry and safe for the players. Have about 4.5 minutes left on the clock, 4:34 to be specific, as the Eagles inbound and go the length of the court. Hobney takes the pass, pulls up, pump fake, and a foul. Vince Ventulin with his third, and it will send Parrish Hobney to the line. First attempts of the afternoon for the sophomore. So far, he's a perfect 8 for 8 on the season. Parrish is from right here in Jacksonville. Joining his second year with Coach Jones, and that's his first miss of the season. Tyrese Freeman in for Randolph. Hobney ready for free throw number 2. It's good. Well, Hobney is still 9 for 10 on the season. You don't see too many 90% free throw shooters. Makes me think of Larry Bird. I think one season he had 94% from the line for the Boston Celtics. 20-point lead for the Gyrenes. That is Hannenberg, a little too strong. Hobney will go 1-on-2. Layup does not go. Toure with the second chance attempt. And Culpepper brings this one all the way up the court and will go to the line. Parrish Hobney will be called for the foul. That's his second. It's team foul number 8. 2 shots for Chase Culpepper. 50% coming into today's plays, 0 for 1. And the first of 2 is good. So Culpepper back at the 50% mark. Randolph heads back onto the court in favor of Jaquez Anderson. 21-point lead for the Gyrenes with 3:47 left. And Culpepper goes 2 for 2. He now has 8. And 22-point lead now for Ave Maria. And we're going to have a foul near midcourt. Culpepper will be charged. That's his second. It's team foul number 6. So after the inbound, the Eagles are in the bonus. Rose hits Toure all alone, and then a foul as Lucas Eustavidius tries to block the shot. And that will send Toure to the line. Number 2 on Eustavidius. Kafumba Toure, 2 for 4 on the afternoon. Chance to put himself into double digits, but he has to hit both, and he gets the first one to drop. Trey Whitfield in for Parrish Hobdy. Toure hit his first and off the back of the rim. 70-49, Ave Maria leads, under 3.5 left. Culpepper finds Hannenberg in the corner. And looks like the Gyrenes may start to work down the clock with the lead. Laverty hits Eustavidius. Then Tulin just does stay in bounds. Three-pointer is off the rim as the shot clock was winding down. Under 3 minutes to go. Whitfield for 3, off the rim, and he gets the bounce. Trey Whitfield on the board with the 3, 70-52. And again, the Gyrenes will look like they're going to slow things down and work down the clock. 2.5 left right now. 18-point lead for Ave Maria. A great bounce pass, and then a wide open shot from the corner does not go. That one nearly got away, but Whitfield picks it up, fires off, and buries another 3. Trey Whitfield igniting the crowd. The deficit is now 15, and we have a timeout called by Coach Jamin Copeland. Oh, my mistake. I thought I saw Coach give the timeout signal. Instead, it's going to be a foul against the Eagles. Well, Culpepper is heading to the line for the 1-and-1. Foul's called on Tyrese Freeman. I was writing down a timeout that didn't happen. Culpepper hits the front end. He now has 9, pending free throw number 2. Hobby in for Randolph, 71-55. Ave Maria leads, 2 minutes, 5 seconds left. And number 2, in and out. Whitfield with a great rebound over the big man. That big man is Pedro Franco, and a 3-point shot. Whitfield follows it up. And a ball stolen away, but a foul will be called. Chase Culpepper called for reaching in, and that will send Hobdy to the line for the 1-and-1. Hobdy 1 for 2, came just a couple of minutes ago. 10 points for Hobdy. And the 1-and-1 does not go. Ball stolen away by Rose. Freeman for 3 and off the side of the backboard. Pedro Franco, a 6'8" junior from Rio de Janeiro down in Brazil. That's the big man wearing number 12 who's heading down to the defensive side of the court. Coach Jones talking with the official across the court. It is Gyrene's ball. 1:45 left to go and a timeout. Coach Nate DeLeon now talking with the official at midcourt. And a full timeout With the score, Ave Maria 71, Trinity Baptist 55 with 1:45 left on the clock. We'll be right back. (71-55). That was the final timeout for Coach Jones. And a traveling violation called on Chosen Laverity, and that'll give the ball back to the Eagles. Parrish Hobdy in, Jakari Randolph out. So Hobdy, Freeman, Rose, Toure, and Whitfield for the Eagles. Hannenberg, Franco, Ventulin, Culpepper, and Laverity for the Gyrenes. And the whistle will reset the shot clock down to 24 seconds. 1:34 left on the game clock. 71-55 in favor of Ave Maria. Ball worked around to Hobdy, three-pointer off the rim, and Franco with the rebound. Gyrenes up the right side now, guarding 2-on-1 on Ventulin. And Coach Copeland calls for the timeout. 1 minute, 10 seconds left, a 30-second timeout. 71-55, Gyrenes lead. Again, this is our final game until January, so of course our final broadcast. Eagles will be down south at the FNU Classic on January 6th and 7th. Opponents and game times still to be determined, and hopefully nothing will interfere with that game. Those two games on the 6th and the 7th. The Bob Jones University game on January 11th is canceled, so we'll be back on the home court next on January 14th when both the women and the men take on Pensacola Christian College, starting at 6 p.m. for the women's game, and the gentlemen tip-off at 8 on January 14th, and we'll be back here on TBC Eagles on YouTube for that doubleheader. Coming up on 1 minute left, and a 16-point lead for the Gyrenes. 5 to shoot, Whitfield on the defense. Culpepper with 2 seconds left, fires up the three, and this one is off the rim. Actually did not hit the rim, so a shot clock violation. Eagles have 49 seconds to work with. Rose picks this one up, save a couple of seconds on the roll. Whitfield underneath, and the layup is good. So Trey Whitfield in the last couple of minutes has picked himself up 8 points. 38 seconds left. And a steal by Hobdy. 3-on-1, and the ball gets away from Freeman, but the Eagles will keep possession with 26 on the shot clock, 27.8 on the game clock. Hobdy for 3 and misses and goes out of bounds. Well, the shot clock will go off. We have 24.5 seconds left. Gyrenes will inbound and go the length of the court. Christian Menendez on the court now for Coach Jamin Copeland. Menendez, a 6'5" redshirt sophomore from Miami, Florida. And we have a foul that will send Culpeper to the line. It's team foul number 9, so this is a 1-and-1. Well, the official says that's team foul number 10. The scoreboard now updated, so 2 shots for Culpeper. He hits the first, giving himself 10. And a chance to make it 11. Joe Barrett on the court now to finish this one up for the Gyrenes. Well, Culpeper hit his first. 4 for 6 overall, and this one off the front of the rim. Rebound by Jalen Hardy, getting himself onto the court, getting a rebound. Randolph from the corner, 3-pointer off the rim. Culpeper will bring this one to the front court, and that looks like that's going to be it for this afternoon's men's basketball game with the final score, Ave Maria 72, Trinity Baptist 57. Leading scorer on the court with 24 points is Fernando Salsamende. And for the Eagles, 2 players tied with 11, Parrish Habdi and Tyrese Freeman. Kafumba Torre finishes with 9, Trey Whitfield 8, Xavier Rose 6, Jaquez Anderson 4, Jakari Randolph with 6, and Ethan Bray with 2, assuming no mistakes. Also for the Gyrenes, Lucas Eustavinius 14, Eric Klekus 7, Chosen Laverity with 9, Matt Gillis with 5, and Chase Culpeper finishes with 10, again assuming no mistakes. Well, that's going to do it for 2020 here on the home court for Trinity Baptist College. We will be back here on January 14th, barring any changes. And as always, we want to thank everybody for joining us here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. For Dean Bureau on camera, Coach John D. Jones, the head coach and the athletic director of Trinity Baptist College, I'm